First of all, I'm not right or left. I'm a constitutional centrist. I love America. I love what our framers and what our founding fathers embedded in the very fabric of our Constitution, which has created this amazing, glorious republic, which has created this amazing, glorious country. Why else do you think everybody wants to come here? You see people pouring into Russia? No. You see people pouring into the Middle East? No. You see people pouring into Africa? No. South America? No. Mexico? No. Where are they pouring into? Canada? No. Here. Because this is the promised land. It's the greatest country that was ever invented. Capitalism works. The free market works. Free enterprise works. Less government involvement works. The government doesn't fix your problems, y'all. And so the values and principles embedded in the fabric of our country by our framers, by the founding fathers, I miss my country. This isn't America. This is not the country that I used to live in, where I can't even afford gas. I can't take my kids on vacation. I go to Walgreens. Did you guys see that video of the comedian walking through the CVS in California, where my home state, in Los Angeles? Everything's boarded up. I can't even get deodorant. Without having to call the lady up and have her roll her eyes and go, oh God, here we go again. I'm sorry for making you do your job. I'm sorry we have terrible governors who are ruining everything and letting criminals get away with everything. I care about a secure border. I care about the fact that we shouldn't probably be giving our kids life-altering surgeries and puberty blockers before the age of consent without knowing what the long-term healthcare ramifications are. I don't think we should be sending all our taxpayer dollars to fund forever wars and basically initiate chaos in other regions. When we have veterans, Americans who work hard every single day who cannot afford to take their kids on vacation. That makes me a right-wing nut job? I actually believe in what our forefathers implemented by saying America is not about your background, your race, your color, your ethnicity, your sexual orientation, your gender. America is about the best person for the job. The best idea wins, regardless of something you have zero control over, which is your skin tone. DEI is cancer. DEI is the worst contagion that our country has ever been afflicted by. I'm not a right-wing nut job, but I'll tell you what, if you think everything that I just listed makes me a right-wing nut job, then I guess I am. I think that's just practicality. I think that's just common sense. But call me what you will. This channel, the whole premise of this channel is about getting our country back. When I say tap the thumbs up, it's not for me. I could give a rat's ass. When I say tap the thumbs up, what happens is it triggers the algorithm. And the algorithm goes, people are liking this video. And they push it out to more people. Media is one of the most powerful ways to get your message across. This is why I do this full time now. I've dedicated everything, and I have essentially stopped all my other entrepreneurial endeavors, etc., etc. I don't work. I still teach a little bit online here and there, but I don't teach nowhere near what I used to because I love my students. I hate the administration. I think they are indoctrination camps, but I love my students. The whole premise of this channel is to get our country back. The more informed. There's people actually out there. There's people, our fellow American brothers and sisters. I don't attack people. I attack ideas. Okay? I'm the last person to judge. I don't attack people. I love my fellow Americans, every single one of you. We're all in this together. I truly want to bridge the divide. It seems like the Hippocrats, they're not Democrats, hypocrites. They want to expand the divide. I want to bridge it. The more informed our citizenry is, the more people see these videos, the more people who are exposed to the actual truth. I do my own due diligence, my own qualitative and quantitative research. 50 years I've been doing this. There's nobody better than me. You only get the truth, the objective truth on this channel. the more informed decisions they make, especially at the ballot box. That helps you, that helps me, that helps everybody, because they installed a puppet who got 0 votes, 0 primaries, 0 delegations, and they essentially executed a coup d'etat on a sitting president. There's no doubt in my mind, Biden did not go quietly into the night. He's not noble, as George Clooney says. He did a selfless thing. He put country first. What a crock of beep. We have to get our country back, folks. We're 60 days away. Holy macadamia nut. We are 60 days away. And I don't care what the polls say. I don't care what the numbers reflect. I could give a rat's ass if they say Trump's ahead 10 points. I don't believe a word of it. I'm going to work 100x stronger. I am putting in the work with the mindset. Kobe Bryant, man, job not finished. Job not finished. Hey, Kobe, you're up 2 games to love in the NBA Finals. You remember that interview? How come you're not smiling? What's there to smile about? Job not finished. Is job finished? What's there to smile about? I'm going to work like we're down by 10. There's a minute left in the 4th quarter. I'm not even going to celebrate when they say, oh, we have now finally declared President Trump is. No, I'm not going to do. After the inauguration, when they actually signed, sealed, delivered, that's when I'll celebrate. Because they're going to do everything. These hypocrites are ruthless. You know what I have that no other channel has? You know what I have, what no other pundit in the history of broadcasting, especially in contemporary broadcasting, has? Get in a little bit closer. I've worked with these people. I know Kamala. I have worked in academia in the public sector, and it made me sick to my stomach. They don't give a rat's ass about you, and they don't give a rat's ass about me, and they don't give a rat's ass about our country. I know these people. I've worked with them. I have been commissioned by my university to go to Washington to collaborate, if you could call it collaborating, with them. They don't care about anything. Look, I've been a business owner for years. I've worked in the private sector for years. I'm still in the private sector. When I left, one of the first businesses I started was a catering business in the early 2000s. And my very first business was I started it with my mom, her leather shoe business, when I was 13 years old. I've been doing this a long time. I left the private sector in the 2000s, early 2000s, to go into, I was sick and tired of the hustle bustle. I just wanted something different. I wanted to change a pace. I loved literature. I loved history. I loved our Constitution. I loved business communications. I wanted to teach that. I wanted just a different pace, something different. I wanted to collaborate with like-minded people. I was thinking, this is a great way to give back. My fellow Americans, ladies and gentlemen, never in my life. You could take the most ruthless CEO of a hedge fund, and they could not hold a candle to the people that run our higher ed institutions. They are the most ruthless, deceitful, dishonorable, narcissistic, power-hungry fiends that you will ever see. I was blown away. You take the most ruthless CEO of a hedge fund, they cannot hold a candle to these people. Kamala is the epitome. She personifies the Claudine Gays of the world, the university administration, presidents, etc. of the world. Unqualified, DEI hire, destroyed San Francisco. San Francisco is literally a dystopia. You can't even recognize San Francisco anymore. My home state, California, highest crime rate, history of the state, highest exodus of businesses and residents in the history of the state, largest budget deficit, over $100 billion in the history of the state, largest illegal crossings of migrants in the history of the state, largest taxes in the history of the state, skyrocketing smash and grabs and crime all over in the history of the state. So she was the attorney general of my great state, destroyed San Francisco. She's the worst vice president in the history of vice presidents. She had one job, y'all. One measly job as vice president. One measly job as vice president. She was the border czar. Don't give me that crap. No. She was never the border czar. My name's Ollie Sheffer. Hi, my name is Anderson Cooper. No. We have proof. We have receipts. We have articles. We have video footage, actual video footage. And it's not a deep fake of Biden saying, I'm putting in charge Vice President Kamala Harris of the border. We have all the receipts. You cannot hoodwink us anymore, Hippocrates. And she failed. Not only did she fail, we have the worst border crisis in the history of our country. And now she wants a promotion? I mean, am I nuts? Am I nuts? In perfect DEI fashion, this troglodyte wants a promotion for destroying San Francisco, destroying California, destroying our border, letting in millions and millions of people, taking over apartment complexes in Aurora, Chicago, New York, beating up cops, getting off, killing American citizens. You want a promotion? Tell me I'm nuts. Tell me I'm nuts. Common sense. I'm a right-wing nut job because I want a secure border? Because I believe in America's the best idea wins, the best person for the job wins. I don't think we should be giving away all our taxpayer dollars to fund forever wars. I'm a right-wing nut job because I actually believe in law and order. I believe we should refund the police. Refund the police. You know, it's so funny. If you looked at the DNC, they hate walls, on flashy cameras and news shows. They want to defund the police on flashy cameras and news shows. But if you looked at the DNC, you look at the police presence. Oh, my goodness. Only when it applies to them. They even built a wall around the DNC. So basically, it's good for me, but not good for us. That's their mentality. Good for me, not good for you. I'm a right-wing nut job or just somebody who loves his country? I'm a right-wing nut job or just somebody who believes in the Constitution, believes in our glorious republic. And I don't want to see America flourish for centuries. I don't want to see America flourish for the next 100 years. I want to see America flourish for trillions of centuries, ad infinitum. I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for my country. I'm doing this to honor all of the millions of people who sacrificed, all of the amazing service members, men and women who sacrificed for the freedoms and opportunities that myself, my brothers and sisters, you, my family, my kids all have. It's because of them. From the beginning, you had poor farmers who said enough is enough, who put down their pitchforks and axes and said, well, I guess we have to fight. We have to fight for freedom. Back in 1775, 1776, to everybody who came in between, who sacrificed. Do I need to mention the Civil War? How many people died and sacrificed in the Civil War so we could have a more perfect union? And the countless quintillion upon quintillion others, and the quintillion upon quintillion other stories that go silent in the night, that we never hear about. Beautiful, heartfelt, glorious, heroic American stories. We dishonor them if we don't fight. Today, we have to fight. I don't want America to flourish for 100 years. I want them to flourish. I want this beautiful republic to flourish ad infinitum, infinity. And I hope you're with me. So I'm going to work hard. I'm going to work harder than anybody's ever seen. And I hope you'll join me. In the pinned comment is our free newsletter. It's free. This is your kind of insurance policy, so you never miss out on anything. So I would encourage you to sign up. I don't share your email. I don't spam. That is not the Nez Nation way. But I would highly encourage you to sign up for that. And make sure you tap the thumbs up, please, because it helps us reach more people. So if you're here, please tap the thumbs up, okay?